Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with this month's Off the Board, where we find a Pinterest link and take it off the board and onto a page. This month I've chosen this really cute one. I had a cute picture of my granddaughter Ava watering some plants back when we were maintaining a house that we were trying to sell, and it had a pool in the backyard, so we'd go swim. And she always wanted to water the flowers. So that picture came up in my Facebook memories, and I knew I hadn't scrapped it before, so I thought I'd do it this time. So I've already, as you can see, I've already matted it and put foam on the back in preparation for this. I decided to go with lots of scraps and leftovers from my Vicki Boutin-based How to Kill a Kit with Style kit. And so I've got a whole slew of punched hexagons done with my handy dandy arthritis-friendly punch. And I've put little foam squares on the back of them so that I can arrange them as I want. I love this because there's a little bit of splattery mixed media around. There's a cluster here, clusters at the corners of the photo, a big title here, kind of some words there. But the thing I really like is the little wood veneer things and the little word strips. So there's a lot to look at besides just the pretty patterns of the paper. So I thought I would try to accomplish something like that. And because this was a kind of a photo that was about taking care of plants, and there were lots of flowers around, although none of them show in that photo, I pulled out a floral stencil that I got recently and did a different technique for watercoloring it using distress oxides and baby wipes and so forth. I did this for make a background kind of challenge at the Secret Not Secret party this week. And I like how the page turned out, even though in some places it looked dirty. I thought the hexagons could cover that, but when I tried the hexagons that I had cut on this and tried to find a photo placement area, actually that one wouldn't be too bad. I was kind of looking at it this way before. This actually might not be bad, but I think I'm going to use a different photo on a different layout with the photo there, actually. So I'm going to put that aside. In looking at the colors that I have here, I took a Vicki Boutin Foundations pad, mixed media pad that had her mixed media on it, and I added some splatters and scratches and splots and so forth in the colors. I added some orange in. I used some regular ink and some what am I trying to say? Some shiny ink, and I've got lots of those splatters around. I'm hoping that when I put the photograph here and start arranging hexagons around, that the mixed media will kind of peek out every once in a while, but it won't dominate the page. So that's my hope and my story, and I'm going to stick with it. So I'm going to kind of push these off to the side. I've got a title that says, "Look at this," and I've got over here some of the word strips and some other embellishments, chipboard stickers and the like. I've got this possible title or another word I could add. I like that this yellow kind of goes with the yellow that's on the mixed media pad, though it does not match any yellows on the Vicki Boutin hexagons, because what's there is this kind of honey gold. So may or may not use that. I'm going to stick it off to the side. The first thing I'm going to do is decide where to place the photo. I kind of like this place because I've matted it in this kind of raspberry color with the teal inside, and I like how it looks next to the pink and blue in the mixed media. So I'm going to do this, and that's going to kind of determine where my hexagons go. And I'm not going to overthink things. I've also got a little tray here of some appropriate symbols. The word that I might include might be this hello, this wooden hello, but we shall see. So I'm going to just kind of start arranging. I like that, and let's go with an orange to kind of, and once I dry fit an area, let me go with this one. Once I dry fit an area, I'll maybe glue those down. Let me do a thing coming up from here, and I might do that. And let me get this, and maybe this one kind of going up there, leading up there. Okay, and I may not use all of these, but I do want to cover enough of the mixed media that I have that it, like I said, like, so that it doesn't dominate. I like the birds here, and I may do another orange. Okay, for a start, let's go with these. I'll kind of put them down. I'm just going to align that flat part at the bottom of the page. Leave just eyeballing the same amount of space in between. And I'm hoping that that actually ends up leaving the same amount of space between this and the photo. But what I think I may want to do is just kind of squeeze that one in there, and it fits, oddly enough, underneath the photo, because the foam is the same thickness as the foam behind the photo. Okay, so I like that. I like the feather here, and it kind of, the dots on the feathers kind of look good with that mixed media. I need to find a way. I'm going to take these things over here. Okay, so let's go with this cluster now, and I'll start from this edge. Let me go like this. Okay. I like, this one's kind of looking a little too, I don't know, symmetrical maybe is the word I'm looking for, so I need to add another one. Yeah, that would even just kind of add to that. If I did this, it looks like a corner piece. So I may put a word strip or something, or that word hello down here. That's the L's come up a little too high. I'll do something here to kind of give this. Actually, let me see if I did that. That might work. That gives it a little. It kind of appears to be pointing towards and drawing your eye towards the photo. Okay, let's here and here. Once all of these are placed, the rest of the embellishing should go very quickly. I will journal off camera about how Ava used to come with us. She wasn't in school yet, of course. She used to come with us when we drove the 75 miles down to that house to take care of the, and to make sure the pool was healthy and the plants were alive and so forth. Let me do, I hate covering this up because that I actually like that, but let me see if adding this primarily black and white hexagon might look nice. And then I'll go for, somehow that's gotten a little off kilter, and like I say, I don't go overboard measuring or placing things, except when they kind of have to join and need to have some parallelism involved. Okay, so that seems to work. So that gives me some stuff there. I don't know that I need any more here. I do want to cover up this scribbly thing. What would be the best look for there? What have I got left? Ooh, I like this one. And it has florals. Okay. So there. Now, I have a title around here somewhere. I was thinking of putting it this way, overlapping the photo. But again, I'm covering something I like, but it's the same as this over here, and I am going to leave that open. So let me go with this side, my original idea. Look at this was something that she used to say a lot. Every time we were with her anywhere, if she saw anything, look at this, Ma. Ooh, there's this pretty blue one. I can't not have that pretty blue in here, and I think we need some blue up here, so that's where I'll put it. Okay, these will be discarded for another time. I also had some partial ones that I was ready to use, but I don't think I'm going to need them. Okay, word strips. I thought this word field notes was a good one to use because we were kind of out in the field taking care of things. There are some longer ones here, but I like the Little Joys one. I thought I might stretch that. Let's see. Yeah, that's good. And I'll add the wood pieces around the word, around the phrases. Enjoy today would be good. Remember to remember this. lots, kind of a record the everyday. And this was an everyday kind of thing. It wasn't a special outing. Okay, let me put that over there. I don't think there's anything on here. If it were a normal layout, I'd probably find a way to use some of these circles as layering pieces, but I'm not going to layer behind these photos because, or behind this photo, because in essence, the mixed media underneath and and all of the hexagons, all that color. And I like there's a little camera in here that I especially love, and it kind of has that teal color of the paper that I've used there. And I want to see, there's this little half circle on here that says this. And I thought I'd stick it under here to kind of cover that orange squiggle. I liked the squiggles independently, but I wasn't crazy about him. It's going to add a little shiny. There's nothing shiny on here, including my light apparently. So I'm adding a trio of stars that may stand out among the all the bright colors and the wood elements that I'm getting ready to add. Okay, let me put that away. There's some cute, there's Exist Loudly, Goofball, Epic, I like it. I've kind of used those. I like the little birds, but I really don't want to go overboard with images of things. Nothing strikes me there. There's something I could have used where this is being used. If I had a small kind of neutral colored circle, I might use it. There's kind of a neutral tag. There's a flowery tag. Not going to go with any of those. There's some neutral colored circles. Here's a little orange heart that I might use right down here so that that makes this group of chipboard elements into a triangle. So that kind of makes that triangle complete. Okay, I'm done with those. Let's go with the wood stuff. I've got a little camera. I'm going to need some glue. Got my trusty Nuvo, and I'm going to use, because I'm filming, I'm going to use the that's too close to the other camera. Whoops. Let me kind of put it right there. And I'm going to arrange some hearts around that. Get that on there. Let me do a butterfly. Butterfly is appropriate here because this it was a butterfly garden that we had growing there. I like it when these kind of hang a little bit off the edge. So we'll try that. Let me get some of these hearts. I don't have the cute, I did have, but don't have any of the cute anymore, of the cute little kind of wonky wooden hearts that that she has on her layout. And I've got some darker veneer but I'm hesitant about mixing it, and I usually don't overthink things like that, but there's this nice leaf that I thought would look good since this is a botanical kind of photo. Not sure if I should put it on the page or on the, I'm actually going to put it on the hexagons. I'm going to keep all the wood on the hexagons, maybe hanging off here and there and crossing over to another hexagon like on that one. I've got this cute little circle with the heart cut out, so I want a really pretty color underneath, and I use that hot pink there already. Maybe this orange would be good. I want to evenly distribute them and have clusters of them so that I'm not just putting just single things around. And I thought over by the leaf, I might do this in the interest of making a cluster. I thought I'd do the little light post. There is a light post right kind of just to the right here of where she's watering. And I have a cute little lock and key that would make a nice cluster somewhere. Why not here on this? I haven't ever used, I got these in a set recently. I don't know if that's upside down or right side up, but we'll figure it out, I guess. I don't suppose it matters a lot. And I kind of stick that there and add another little element. Get those on the table. They might be easier to deal with. I'm going to put a little arrow there. There we go. Okay, where else do I need something? I'm just dying to use this little toadstool, but that would almost have to go on. Okay, so let me go about adding tiny elements that make the individual elements into groupings, into clusters. So I've got this little heart that will go there. And I have a tiny starburst that can go here. Okay, that butterfly and that silver star form one thing. I'll maybe go with a little tiny butterfly. Another butterfly, like a baby butterfly with the big mama butterfly there. And I'll leave it at an angle like that. This leaf needs a companion, so I may go with another, well, no, too many cameras. Is this where this guy can go? That wouldn't hurt. And it's kind of down at the bottom, which is where you think toadstools need to be. Let me kind of put that there and add a little starburst right here. I've got a third element to add up at the where the other leaf is. Okay, and this little silver star is existing on its own. So is that one, and that's okay. This is in a triangle. I've got my title on there. I don't think the word bloom needs to go on there anywhere, but I do like this hello, but only if it shows up. There we go. I like that. That looks good, and we get a lot of the mixed media showing, but I still think the hexagons and the photo are the real story on this page. I had this little thing that I thought I might use there, but I think I'm done. Here's the finished page. I'll photograph it in nice light and run it through a good Instagram filter. And I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do and would like to see more, like it, subscribe, and set the bell so that you get notified when I make new videos. I've joined a couple of collaborations that should be fun and interesting. So hopefully there'll be more content out there for you to see. Bye.